Good evening, Columbia High School. It's Mr. Sanchez. First thing I want to talk about is our schedule for this week and next. Just to remind you, tomorrow, the 10th, which is Tuesday, is a B day. And then we go again, alternating A and B days. We will have a C day on the 20th, which is not this Friday, but next Friday to kind of catch up with first marking period work. So we start the new marking period on the 19th, which is surprising. Now, again, tomorrow is the 10th, and it's a B day, which means it's been an entire week since Election Day. That's the second thing I want to talk about. And I know it seems like it was much longer than a week. To be honest with you, on Tuesday night, I was just really surprised and shocked about how kind of divided our country was. I didn't think it was going to be that close. And that's what my takeaway was pretty much on Wednesday. Kind of saddened about the divisiveness that we do see in our country when there is such a split. But to be honest, then, we went into Thursday and Friday. And finally, when the election was over on Saturday, that is no longer has been my focus. And as we all we've seen Americans take to the streets, whether it was in New York or DC, North Carolina, Atlanta, Los Angeles, even here in Maplewood. It was sort of a cathartic kind of relief, right? Counting all the votes and making sure that there was a victor. And so, to be honest, that's no longer my takeaway, this blue and red. What I see instead is just the impact that people had, right? It's instead of looking at states, really focus on who made the difference. It's that people organized. People marched in the streets for issues they cared about, whether it was women's rights, whether it was the March for Science, immigration rights, climate change, gun control, for Black lives, and unfortunately for Black lives again and again, too many times. It's that people made a difference, right? And John Lewis always talked about that, is the people power. That you got to get into trouble, good trouble, and you got to take to the streets, you got to vote and have your voices heard. And that's what made the difference this election. And so instead of being, I don't know, kind of dejected that we're in such a divisive country, I feel, or divided country, I feel instead rejuvenated. And I hope you see the positive nature about this election, is that how much, even in a pandemic situation, how much people really thought about still going out there, breaking records, and voting. And just a reminder again of how important it is to really engage with society and get involved. That's what made the difference here, and that's what makes, I think, our country so great. And of course, how we could also always improve it. So, again, I hope you had a great vacation and a great week. I'm glad that we're back. Hopefully, you are now focusing on your studies and, of course, on getting healthy, staying healthy. That's really important as well. Have a great week. By the end of the week, I will send out a little weekend review, and hopefully some good news will continue. All right, Columbia, have a great day.